Wake your ass up. This is the morning show. Day after Memorial Weekend. Hope everybody celebrated and enjoyed themselves. You know, hope you didn't get locked up. Hope you weren't caught drunk and drinking and driving and DUIing and shit. You know how you motherfuckers get for the holidays. Just don't have no sense. You already don't have no sense on Saturday nights. I call that ignorant night. But when the holidays come, it's like the shit intensify times 10. The one thing that I was surprised to not hear, I didn't hear a lot of gunshots. I got to clap for you niggas. I got to clap for you niggas. I didn't hear that many shootings as normal. God, you must have did some extra prayers on these devils down here on this planet because it was pretty laid back. Now, that's just for the area that I was in now. Who knows around the world? Down in Memphis 10, where it all began, DJ Envy and Paper Route presented the Love for the Streets car show as we remember those who died for our country on this Memorial Day weekend that just passed. The Memphis communities also acknowledged another commemoration. Memphis carved out a time to remember the life of a man who meant so much to his fans, as well as the local and national hip-hop community. Hundreds showed up for the Drive Your Dreams car show hosted by DJ Envy. Now, this event kicked off at the Agri Center Sunday to remember South Memphis native rapper Young Dolph Jack. It was put together in the effort to celebrate the slain rapper's life and memory, man. R.I.P. to Dolph and all the rest of the fallen soldiers that done lost their life. Lost their life to fucking haters in this motherfucking world we living in. Long live Flipper, said one of y'all Young Dolph's fans. Dolph deaths would leave fans devastated and in shock after learning of his November the 17th murder. Any killing, any murder is senseless. That was a senseless killing. But the way I'm looking at it, we're celebrating his life, said Breakfast Club co-host DJ Envy. The New York DJ spent his Memorial Day weekend in the Bluff City honoring Young Dolph in the wake of the rapper's untimely death. Envy said reaching out to the youth is one of the solutions to prevent senseless crimes, often responsible for taking down promising lives in our community. And see, this was something good, what Envy did. It don't matter what his reasons for. It was just good that he did this, period. A brother that's still alive, keeping the memory and the fame alive of my brother that lost his life, and just doing it on a holiday and with a positive vibe, bringing the people together, for laughs and, getting to see nice, beautiful cars, and take pictures and just enjoy themselves in peace without ignorant shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That was a good thing for the city. That's probably why it wasn't so many shootings down in Memphis 10, because there was something going on that had people occupied, not on no bullshit. Now this next story, early in the motherfucking morning, I'm about to tell you about, is down in Thailand. Y'all thought y'all was just hustling over here in America? The authorities in Thailand seized more than a ton of crystal meth that was headed for Australia, Jack. A ton. I don't know how much that's worth. This shit gotta be worth a lot of money. Officials from the police and the Narcotics Control Board announced that 2,646 pounds of the drug known as ice came from Thailand's north border region, which is part of the Golden Triangle. You heard that? Now, Myanmar is a major producer of methamphetamine, which over the past decade has become the dominant illegal drug in Southeast Asia, for both domestic consumption and export, supplant opium and this refined product heroin. So that's where we just heard that this is where most of a strong percentage of heroin and methamphetamine is coming. This is a story, that I'm reading now. This is allegedly, but it sounds a whole lot truthful to me. Decades of political instability have made Mayana's frontier region largely lawless and exploited by drug producers and traffickers. They say the UN Office on Drugs and Crimes warned in a report of May last year that the production and trafficking of synthetic drugs is burgeoning in the region. God damn, they making pills, everything. So they disguising the shit in packages of tea. Oh man, this shit is amazing. Boy, boy, boy. Now they said the officials believe the drugs hidden in the house in 2 pickup trucks were to be smuggled to Australia by sea. They were seized in recent raids, including in Bangkok in March and April. This was a whole nother bus that was headed for Australia. Man, that's what I'm saying. When them people got that much motherfucking dope and that type of drugs, they growing this shit and in labs, you know what I'm saying? They creating it. Whenever the police do bust them, that shit don't affect them at all. They got so much of this shit. They just trying to get something through. Whatever don't get through, it ain't even no loss. It ain't never a loss. But whatever do get through, it's a big old home run. It's a big old game. Bam, like being in the casino. You feel? Now, this next story is a motherfucker. This is a story about a bus driver and a passenger, right? Now imagine this. You going to work to do your job, and it's so messed up out in the world right now that you gotta take a weapon just to go to work and complete your job. Imagine us living in a world like that. And I vision this real soon in the United States of America. That on the job, people that classify themselves as a citizen is gonna have to take a gun to their job just to feel safe. And when it gets to that point, I don't know what we're gonna do out here. I don't know. I ain't got the solution for it, or even try to think about the solution. I just know it's getting fucked up out here. And the reason why I say this is because this bus driver has a gun on him while he's driving the bus. So it must be fucked up in the environment that he's in that he has to do this. And he was right on the fucking money to do it too. Now, a passenger wants to get out the bus and he tell the man, okay, I gotta let you off at the next stop. You just can't get out right here. And what this mean is whenever you on a bus, because I done lived in New York, and if you stay in New York at certain times of the day, if you go into Times Square, you have to take the bus or the subway. If you don't, it'll take you 5 or 6 hours, and you might get stuck in traffic for 3 or 4 hours. Now, if you ain't from New York or never been there and experienced this, you will know what I'm talking about, and you'll be the damn fool that go and try it. Like I tried it when I first went to New York, thinking I knew something and had a magical solution, and got stuck. So anyway, uh, he tell them when you're on the city bus, you just can't get off anywhere that you want to get off at, right? You have to get off as a designated stop that the city has for on that particular bus route. So he tell the man, I can't just let you out right here. The next current stop, I'm gonna let you out. The dude got a hoodie on. He walks up towards the bus and start talking crazy. Pull out his gun, telling the man basically, you gonna stop this motherfucker. At that point, the man pull out his gun, the bus driver, and just get to shooting the dude. Do you think out there in America that the bus driver was right or the bus driver should have just stopped right then and there and let the man off. I don't, I'm not even finna get into who's right or who's wrong. I'm gonna say that the man feared for his life because he's driving the bus. He didn't have the gun in his hand at first. And he look in the rear view and he see the man coming towards him. And he see the dude with a hoodie grab his gun and whip it out. At that point, you thinking, I gotta get a shot out first. I mean, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm taking the drunk driver thing. And he grabbed his gun and he started shooting at the dude walking towards him with his gun. And he hit the dude. And the dude shot a couple of times back. And he shot some more time. Now, the dude was trying to run and get off of the bus. It was more people on the bus. And at this point, the bus driver endangered passengers' lives because he had to shoot past one of the passengers trying to shoot at the dude. But in this situation, you have to protect your motherfucking life. The bus driver is not no police. His job, and he ain't trained to think passengers. He trained to, I'm at work. I'm just trying to make some money and go home safe. And I gotta carry a gun on me because I felt like something like this was gonna happen. Now that happened, I'm finna let this motherfucker ring. I'm not trying to hit nobody in the crowd because it wasn't a crowd, but it was a handful of people on the bus. But I'm just trying to hit this motherfucker who made me feel in danger for my life, and that's what happened. But it's sad that you got to take a gun just to do your job. Now, like it was another situation with a girl working at McDonald's. And she had another customer in the car that turned out to be a wild fucking animal. Cause there was a lady driving this car, pulled up to the drive-through window, banged on the drive-through window with her gun. So the lady who was at work, she shot out of the drive-through window, shot and killed the girl. And she beat the charge. You know why she beat the charge? Because the girl, before she pulled up to the one and beat it on the glass with her gun, she said threatening remarks about killing this lady through the drive-through speaker. You can't do this shit. People are losing their fucking mind, but the reason why is because there's all these guns out here on the street. It's always been guns, but it's guns times 10 now. And everybody think they tough. Everybody think they snipers. And this shit just wild. You got to be extra careful. Do what you do, go where you're going, and stay out of bullshit environments. You just tuned in to another episode of Legend and Comic Dog. And this wasn't no funny show today, this morning. This was just to put you up on some stuff going on around the world and how wild it is. And for my good people, to hope y'all had extra dramatic fun for Memorial Day. I hope you ate, some of that good barbecue and baked beans and farted all over your mate afterwards and shit and stank the house up. Ate you some slaw, some pie, some cake and shit. Drunk some alcohol. Watch some basketball. Just enjoy the motherfucking holidays. Till the next show, dog.